This is going to be a short one, I'm hoping. I'm hoping to preview this on my Tuesday JTV cast, Munising Beer, JTV, justin.tv/Munising Beer. Tuesday night, so I do that cast. I have about 6 or 7 people who've said, sure, go ahead and use my Homebrew Wednesday clips. And so some really good folks, some really good Homebrew Wednesdays. If you haven't subscribe to them, you should. Although if you found mine, you've probably found these guys: Immoladius, Optimod, Craig Tube, Heavy Riff Brewing, Great White North Brewing, Home Beer Brewery. Some good stuff. And S.J. Poor, the original, the inventor, the man, the innovator who thought we should do this in the first place. Once again, this is going to be a quick one. It won't be a quick one unless I get on with it. So let's turn the camera around and show you what I got going here. If it was much cleaner than this is the aftermath of a brew day. Oh, there's a spoon still needs to be cleaned. That needs to get sprayed down and put back in a corner. Mash tun is emptied out and scrubbed out, but needs to be final rinsed and hung up. And so there's definitely some cleanup to be done here. But I had an epic brew day Sunday night. I already knew that I wanted to do an all-grain porter, which involves hand cranking a whole lot of grain. Oh, crap, there was some grain left in there. Just enough to make a mess on the floor. Apparently, I'm in cleanup mode today. Side by side with a Craig 2 porter extract, some hopped extract. It's that video, if you go find Craig's video, you can see the whole recipe for that. But then I also thought I could fit a third container in my chest here, and we're going to look at those in a minute. And so I also did kind of a brew in a bag mismash or whatever grains I had left, and just a ridiculous amount of my wild hops. The one that I dry hopped with my wild hops did not, I don't know, maybe they weren't as dry as I thought, so I didn't have as much as I thought. I was just reading a thing by the local hop farmer, and many of his hops came in under alpha this growing season because of the weather, and so maybe they just didn't have the alpha acids that I had hoped. So this one I did a ridiculous amount wet at 60 minutes and then a ridiculous amount at 10 minutes. If this one's not hoppy, I don't know what, well, if this one's not hoppy, I will consistently I will include pellet hops when I'm using my wild hops just to make sure. I will use them for a little bit of flavor, but I will make sure I use some pelletized stuff to get good stuff. Now, I didn't want this open for too long because that bulb's going to come on, then it'll be hard to tell what's going on in here. I had to use a blow-off tube in the glass carboy because if you shoot it from the side there, you'll see that we're right up to the top, and that's because it's kind of resting on my little 3-gallon jug. And then I got my regular one, and I don't know if I'm quiet, you could probably hear. That would be the big one going. This one obviously has some fermentation going on in there. It's hard to tell because it's a blow-off tube into a bottle down there, but I don't need bubbles to know that there's fermentation going on in there. I can look right in there. And, and you probably can't see to that one, and I don't think that I can zoom that in quite far enough to get a good look at it. But that one is also bubbling. So I have 3 sets of fermentation going on pretty well. This time of year at my house, that light bulb is way more important than a cooling element. All right, and I'm not sure where I was at. Once again, the phone rang again. People are just trying to get a hold of me today when I'm trying to shoot a video. Inconsiderate peoples. Well, not true, but it just feels that way. But yeah, that light bulb is way more important to this particular chest than the cooling element at the moment. Currently we are sitting at 18.7, and that's right where I want to be at the moment. That's, just south of 66 degrees. Don't really need to be in there anymore. Let's see, let's walk out here. There's my new lawn tractor. Me and the boy have been riding around on that, so we'll actually give you a shot of my yard. It's actually mowed. Woohoo! All right, Well, that's going to do it for me. Let me go back and at least look at you while I'm signing off, and that'll be Homebrew Wednesday for this week, the first week of October. Unbelievable. Check for video blogs. I'm going to have a couple video blogs probably in the next few days, and one of them will be about a beer festival that I'll be going to later this month. So, cheers, 17.